Hello again, and welcome back to another one. And today is probably the most exciting for rumors and teases so far. It's coming from all angles, associates and insiders just throwing it out there, and now the discussion has shifted, as before it was on Eminem planning to release an album soon, and now it's the rumored album MMLP3. And before we get to what brought about this change, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So once again, producer Frederick, who worked on one of my favorite songs from Revival, Framed, is at the helm of this drama. Frederick in quotes, collaboration with a known insider, but we'll start with Frederick, who sparked the MMLP3 discussions on the internet. Just a few days ago, we covered a story when Frederick shared a story on IG with the caption, "The calm before the storm," but he chose to up the ante a few hours ago and shared this on IG stories, and it didn't take long for discussions to start. On Reddit, for instance, a popular thread goes, "Frederick Insta story seems like M House from MMLP cover," and in reaction, a user states, "I closely compared this to the MMLP and MMLP2 covers, everything is the exact same." And the OP responds, "Yeah, I'm beyond excited at the possibility of MMLP3. Oh, but Frederick had more to tease." But before we get to that, this also hit platforms like Twitter, where some have concluded MMLP3 loading, and under another post that states, Frederick posting an art of Eminem's Old House MMLP2 cover on his IG stories, eyes emoji. A user expands under, Marshall Bruce Mathers III is his actual name, so it makes sense for a third album to be made. Now, of course, many fans have thought of a trilogy for years, but I don't believe anyone expected the rumored 2021 album to be linked to MMLP3, hence the huge surprises. But regardless, I believe many would agree like this definitely means something. Speaking about teasers, Frederick had some shakes to go with the cheese twist, as around the time he shared this picture on IG with the caption Motown. On Reddit, for instance, in reaction to user states, "Generally, when producers around M start dropping hints like this, I think we getting an album." And some online were able to spot the 1001 Woodward Avenue skyscraper in the picture that lines up nicely with initial rumors that Eminem was planning to drop an album before or on the 1st of October. Over on Reddit, a user pointed this out. Zoom from Frederick's post, 1001 equals October 1st. Don't know if it was talked about already. And under, in reaction to this post, a user states, "They did a similar thing with Revival. Paul posting a picture on IG with the ad in the background. And check this out, Revival right there in the background in a post about Yellow Wolf's album, Trial by Fire." And it looks like some have noticed what I pointed out in the video about Royce celebrating a random 20th anniversary that didn't match up. Royce posted something on IG where out of nowhere he was celebrating the 20th anniversary of him doing the song Scary Movies with Eminem. The weird part about it was that it wasn't 20 years, it was actually 22. Also, the release of the song officially was on October 1st, 1999. There's that date again. I pointed this out in our coverage of that story. Funny enough, the initial rumored release date according to insiders for Eminem's upcoming album was 1st October, and I'm not the only one that noticed the random nature of this post. And guess what? A few hours before Frederick shared the Detroit picture on IG, the insider, who's been active on Reddit, shared a post that got fans buzzing. Just a simple magnifying glass, and this got fans buzzing because the last time this insider shared a crow emoji, we got Music to be Murdered by Side B shortly after. And the jokes are out now. Last time it was a crow, magnifying glass on M's shoulder, confirmed. But jokes aside, this was posted a few hours before Frederick's post that needed a, in quotes, magnifying glass, a zoom, to see the 1001 Woodward Avenue skyscraper on IG. And if this is connected, we have probably found Eminem or Paul's burner account, or at least some close associates' burner account used to get fans to speculate. Maybe it's Frederick's. And a few have been able to draw this connection. Between the magnifying glass posted by the insider and this pic, I've never been to Detroit, but could the 1001 on top of one of the building be a hint towards an October 1 release? And back to the insider tease, Relapse fans have started deducing. Magnifying glass equals bottle is made of glass equals crack a fifth of bottle equals Relapse. Conclusion, Relapse 2 is coming. And some users have now dropped hints that link to more with the Alfred Hitchcock theme. And back to Fredwreck's MMLP post on IG, some wonder. So now we are working with either MMLP3 or Motown. I really can't see a Slim Shady LP2 happening. Motown actually sounds like a really cool concept for an album. And if we have MMLP3 on our hands, it begs the question, will this be a surprise album? Over on Reddit, some believe if Eminem does release MMLP3, which I heavily doubt, it will not be a surprise drop, and this has sparked split reactions like, I don't think it'll be MMLP3. Try to reference Eminem without saying Eminem using pictures, you'll probably use Eminem Candy, his house, or like Jason Mask. Beyond that, there are very few options to use that clearly reference him without any additional context. Well before Side B dropped, Fredwreck used the Highway 8 Mile Road signage, and to this a user response. I mean, his MMLP house is a very specific thing though, plenty of other things you can do to reference Eminem. But MMLP3 or not, I believe it's pretty clear that something is on the horizon at this point in my opinion. But what do you guys think of all these? I mean, what are the odds? The insider shared a magnifying glass and moments later, Fredwreck shares a picture that when magnified shows the 1001 Woodward Avenue skyscraper that translates to the rumored date for Eminem's upcoming album. Comment below, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.